Good day everyone. My name is Juliet Istudbinian, third year student of BS Criminology at University of the Cordilleras, and I am one of the researchers who will represent results in discussion of this research, which entitled Impacts of COVID-19 Protocols to Local Vendors in Baguio City Public Market.
Good day everyone. My name is Neptune Roberto, 21 years of age, third year student of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. I am currently living here at Picola Trinidad, Benguet.
Hi, I'm Shadrach Dupiangay.
And my name is Raymar Cabenos. And the title of our research is Impact of the Implementation of COVID-19 Protocols to Local Vendors in Baguio City. A local vendor has a significant impact on an individual's daily living. They provide for the basic needs of the community. However, due to the nature of the COVID-19 virus, protocols are being strictly implemented, which hardly hits the local vendors. Review literature implies that different countries are being struck hardly by the emergence of COVID-19. Local vendors are also struggling to make ends meet. Protocols also implemented in the Philippines, specifically Baguio City. Baguio City implemented protocols to battle or decrease the possibility of infection of COVID-19. These protocols include wearing a face shield, face mask, 1 meter or more away from the person, and a different color paper for different barangays, which indicate what day the consumers are required to enter the market of Baguio City. This study aspires to understand the sentiments of the local vendors of Baguio City public market. This study is anchored on the following theories. First, social impact theory. The social impact theory includes any influence on people's feelings, thoughts, or behaviors. Adaptation theory. This indicates how the local vendors will act or adapt on the said virus. Third is critical theory. Emancipation that involves the human potential of achieving their own and bringing of awareness. And lastly, the social control theory, that people's relationships, commitments, values, norms, and beliefs encourage them not to break the law, proposes that a single act of an individual in the community will affect everyone. The objective of the study, its aim is to understand the local market vendors of Baguio City of COVID-19 protocols, to understand how the local market vendors dealt with the problems that occurred. Here is presented the paradigm of the study, from the local market vendors profile to bring up open and close-ended survey questionnaire to the evaluation of the problems occurred and their coping mechanism.
Regarding to the materials and methods, study design. The researchers will be utilizing quantitative research in this study through the use of survey research to generate knowledge and create understanding about the social world. Survey research will be the fundamental tool in this study to ask a certain sample of respondents to those of various types of questionnaires. The population of the study. It is composed of 30 local vendors of Baguio City public market. For the data gathering tool, there will be 3 different kind of questions or questionnaires are being utilized, which are the online questionnaire, open-ended questionnaire, and closed-ended questionnaire. And for the data gathering procedure, it is composed of subjective and non-subjective questions. For the treatment of the data, the researcher used a statistical treatment of the data through percentage to understand the problems that occurred due to the COVID-19 pandemic to local vendors. For the ethical considerations, the researchers made sure that the participant will be fully informed about the conducted survey. And they also made sure that they are aware of the survey and they may participate free from coercion.
So for figure 2.1, this represents the problem that occurred, that high lady lost income. And for figure 2.2, because of the strict implementation of law enforcers of all follow the protocols but does not agree with the protocols. And for figure 2.3, half of the respondents voice out their concerns while the others don't. But when the struggle or problems are heard, the government is not responding well to their concerns. And for 2.4, this represents that some of the respondents try out their means of making incomes. And for figure 3.1, some of them who are neutral in figure 3 questions, respondents were further asked, where result of this follow-up question indicated that their neutrality was to the enforcement of the protocols. So for figure 3.2, law enforcers are there to ensure that the protocols are being strictly implemented because, as stated by the government, the market is one place where people can be highly infected with COVID-19. And for figure 3.3, this represents that the government is not efficient in tackling the local market vendors' problems instead of selling and producing products. The government's lack of help gained more trouble for the vendors. And for figure 4, the result indicates that the respondents have tried their means to gain income and supplies for their market. This leads to a change of location or spot. The respondents are trying to be patient and try to understand the situation.
So in conclusion, the government is indeed helping the market vendors, but they will not try to act on the concerns of the vendors. This can also be traced to the actions of the law enforcers. The income and supplies of the market vendors decreases. Customers are going to grab food or supplies near their homes and will not go to the market where the contamination is contagious. This leads to the decline of income and spoilage of the supplies of the market. In recommendation, for the vendors, we see in the result that there is a decrease in income. So if possible, they would increase a little on prices but still affordable for the customers for them to regain their expenses in everyday life. Additionally, they should also use some strategic means to cope up with the decrease in their income. For customers, they should understand the situation of the vendors even though we are in pandemic situation, and they must follow the rules in the market. For the government, they should listen to the concerns of the local vendors and act appropriately to them. The act must be swift to satisfy the needs and concerns of the local vendors. So that's all. Thank you.